Yo, 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 yo. Nikki Owowo. Okay, y'all. So let's talk about. Look how my computer keep jumping. I think my computer got a virus. Every time I go and look up certain things, ads take over my page. Like shit be popping up. It won't sit still. Anywho, RIP to this young woman who lost her life. Let's talk about Henry Ruggs, the former what was he, the wide receiver for the Raiders. Um per the Daily Mail. All right. He was in a car accident that unfortunately, I think the other day, that killed this 23-year-old woman. This is a quote per the Daily Mail from Henry Ruggs. It stated, Henry Ruggs said, "Get me the fuck out of here." Raiders star Henry Ruggs yelled at hospital staff and police after drunk. It says he was drunk driving, and he was driving 100 good lord 156 miles per hour in his Corvette at 3 a.m. and he crashed into a 23-year-old woman, RIP to her, and killing her. She was trapped, screaming, and unfortunately burned alive. Video shows that he was partying in Vegas hours earlier. So it reads, social media video shows Henry Ruggs the third partying at Top Golf in Las Vegas 4 hours before the fatal crash. He is seen in the video taking shots down a driving range while his girlfriend Rudy Washington recorded him. Hours later, the player allegedly struck TINA Tintor's car, that's the woman, unfortunately, who passed away, causing it to burst into flames and killing her and her dog. Ruggs' blood alcohol level was twice Nevada's legal limit when he allegedly struck Tintor's car at 127 miles per hour. They said 137. In the moments leading up to Tuesday's crash, he was traveling 156 miles per hour. Las Vegas police have said Ruggs' mugshot was released on Wednesday, which was yesterday, showing Ruggs with a neck brace and a cut across his nose. The Raiders released Ruggs immediately, okay, expeditiously. Um, the Raiders released. It's already on his Wikipedia page that he's an ex-Raider, like X already. Like Wikipedia don't waste no time updating anything for certain people. I'm going to say, the Raiders released Ruggs, who signed a 4-year, $16 million deal after the 2021 draft, hours before his court appearance, on felony charges of driving under the influence, resulting into death and reckless driving. Immediately, when these players get into any issues, the people who they work for immediately disassociate themselves with them. Like who? What's his name? Henry? Henry who? Henry who? Henry who is what they're saying right now. Ruggs could face up to 46 years in prison if he's convicted on all counts. Crazy because, you could go. I'm so sad that someone lost their life. You can go accidental death, but he was drunk, So that kind of takes over. That is what I think. I'm not a lawyer, but I really feel like he shouldn't have been drinking and driving, and driving that fucking fast. Like, come on now, 100 and what was it, 56 miles per hour? Oh my God. The judge set bail at $150,000 with home confinement and monitoring. So he's out on bail. He has the home monitor on him. So let's take a look at the video from the news and see what they got to say.
Post bail, but we haven't seen him leave from here, the Clark County Detention Center, just yet. In court this morning, we learned that he could face up to 46 years in jail after that initial court appearance. I spoke with the district attorney, who appeared pretty fired up, saying he doesn't care who you are. If you commit a felony DUI like this one, he will make sure that they seek justice. Former Raiders wide receiver Henry Ruggs wheeled into court wearing a neck brace Wednesday morning after police say he caused a fatal crash.
This is a very tragic and sad day in this community.
Yeah.
A woman lost her life. Another person perhaps lost his career and is perhaps going to prison.
We were in the courtroom when prosecutors dropped the...
It shows like in the blink of an eye, your life could change. Like, you could be on top 1 minute and be a totally different individual in the next. I bet you it's a lot of people who, not even just celebrities, you know what I'm saying? That was at one place, and in a blink of an eye, like your life could just switch. Like in your mind, who you were never fucking happened because it was easily just taken away just like that.
The shocking news that just minutes before the crash, Ruggs was driving 156
Good
miles
God.
per hour on Rainbow in his Chevy Corvette. He veered right, slamming into a Toyota RAV4 from behind.
I cannot recall a speed that high in my career on the bench.
Fox 5 obtained the arrest report. It says the impact launched both cars over 500 feet down the road,
Good
causing
Lord.
the Toyota to catch fire. Witnesses heard screams coming from that car, but couldn't reach the driver.
Oh, that's so sad. R.I.P. man, that's sad.
Because of the flames. That driver, 23-year-old TINA Tintor, and her dog both killed in the fire. Her family also in court Wednesday morning.
The family's torn apart,
I know.
as anybody would be. This was a terrible, terrible collision.
In court, we heard that a blood test given to Ruggs 2 hours after the crash showed his BAC at .161. That's more than twice the legal limit.
Since 2013.
Friends don't let friends drive drunk. I know when people be drinking, I'm not a drinker. I'm the type of person I can get one drink and I'm through. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm not a drinker. I know I done been around people that drink and they swear they got it when they be driving. I got it. And I'm not getting in the car with you. And you need not drive. That's what people need to start doing, because this shit here was senseless. It really was.
The National Football League Players Association is contracted with various rideshare services, specifically to provide free ride shares availability to their membership, specifically to prevent tragedies such as this.
Ruggs could face a...
Oh, wow. So basically what they're saying is, for like celebrities and stuff like this, I guess they had something set up that if you get intoxicated, you have the leisure of having someone take you where you need to go. So it was very much so unnecessary for him to drive under the influence like this. Or call a friend, man. This is a PSA. If you drinking and you want to go out and party, live your life. But if you've been drinking, call somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or have a designated driver to drive you. Don't drive drunk, because this stuff like this could happen.
Reckless driving charge and 2 counts of felony DUI. One for the woman who was killed, another for his passenger, his girlfriend, who was also hurt. But more could be coming after officers found a loaded gun in his car.
Well, the minimum would be 2 years, the maximum would be 46. And that could increase depending on whether we file an additional charge involving the gun.
Well, see, the loaded gun part would be, you a celebrity, and how about you need one? How about you need one? So y'all can take that charge and shove it. Now, I don't know if it was registered, which it should be. Everything should be legal if you're a celebrity. Like, you need to have that shit registered, period. Okay? But right about now, nobody, as Keith Sweat said, nobody need to be walking around without a gun. Strap up if you ain't.
Ruggs posted his $150,000 bond. Prosecutors initially pushed for a $1 million release, the defense getting that lowered with the former football player's spotless record.
His background is impeccable. When he came to Las Vegas, Your Honor, he immediately contributed to the community. He's been working with 3 Square. He works with charities at home in Montgomery, Alabama. Comes from a very close-knit family. Has 5 brothers.
And in the blink of an
Never
eye,
been in trouble.
all that don't matter. Or do it? I really don't think it do.
The district attorney made it clear that charges haven't been filed yet. Those will be coming next week. Ruggs will have to wear an electric monitor to ensure that he isn't drinking alcohol. He'll have to give up his passport, and he also won't be allowed to drive. I'll continue to follow the developments and bring you more as we learn the latest. Reporting live.
Okay, y'all, so we'll come back to this as we see what happens, but It's a tragic death. RIP to the woman who lost her life. And we'll see how everything unfolds with, what's his name? Henry? We'll see how everything unfolds with him. Love.